What did you think about the call yesterday?
It was sad because everybody's like, oh, crocodile tears. Oh, he's faking it. He's this and he's that. You could hear that he was actually crying.
Yeah.
He doesn't show emotion to the women that he's on the calls with because he's never met them a day in his life. They're just a means to an end, and it's sad to say that, but that's really what they are.
Yeah.
You know, they're giving him money, so he doesn't really he's never really bond with them. But that's his mother. That's been his mother for the past 30 years. Of course, he loves his mother.
Yeah.
But people are just saying because they've never heard him care for someone or have any type of emotion. They're saying that it's fake. But I mean, you can ask people like, how do you feel about your mother? Do you love your mother? You know, do you love your father? And if your answer is yes, and then you say that I haven't seen my mother in 10 years. I haven't talked to my mother. I haven't seen my mother. You know, like things like that. Of course, people are going to have some strong emotions, and he loves his mother. Of course, he doesn't know how to express his love.
He's an asshole, but that shit made me cry.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
He's like, when he was saying, I just want my mom. Oh my God, that freaking got me. I don't care. That was sad. I don't care. He's a dickhead. I don't give a shit, but that was sad.
It was almost like the real way.
It's the first emotion I've heard from that dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second, because when he was talking to Steve and when he was like on the phone, they were both on the phone, jail. He sounded like, himself there too.
I think that was the first time I heard.
We also have to remember that with Steve, that was like 5 years ago. The person that Wade is now is not the person that he was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. But those were the only 2 times that I felt that he, had a little bit of sympathy.
Okay, I'm not giving you the bottle then, since you're. Listen. The carpet belongs on the floor. We're not picking it up. We're not throwing it over ourselves. It stays on the floor, okay? And your diaper stays on as well.
He just likes to be naked.
Kryptonite, I get that. I get that the boys would never talk to their mom ever again. But we're talking about that he was actually showing some kind of emotion.
Yeah.
You made a mess.
And that's what, someone needs to tell him, like, look, you know how you're feeling about your mom right now? Well, guess what? She's here. And yeah, he needs to know that too. Like, you know what? Those.
Yeah, he took a mother away from her children. And
exactly.
They can never get her back. They can never get Diane back. They can never get Christine back. And I get that. But
I'm just saying that's the first
I'm just
time
saying that people are saying that they never saw emotion from him.
Yeah.
And that was him showing emotion yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
And just because he was showing emotion doesn't mean that he's not guilty. It just shows that he's not a psychopath or a sociopath. That that he can actually show emotion. He can actually be sympathetic towards someone. Yeah, he wasn't sympathetic towards the women that he had in life. I get that. And I'm not excusing his behavior.
Like you can tell us when he was saying that my mom loves me unconditionally. She loves me so much, and it's like I can't. He doesn't know how to love. That's how I was getting from like he loves his mom, but it's like he wants to show it to her, and I don't know, he just couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta wonder too. That's the mom that raised him, and he probably thinks about his biological mom too.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad for that. Yeah, I don't like what he did, but I ain't condoning that shit, man. That's some messed up. But like I said, I've never heard him act with emotion. It's always hard and stupid and nasty. You never ever heard anything like that from him. So
That laugh needs
it was
to fucking go, though.
it was different. It was different hearing him like that.
Is that a new call?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
I wasn't in TikTok yesterday, so I'll go check it out later.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like Wade, but still, even like I'll watch like you know, like true crime on TV or whatever, like little like clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just seeing like people cry, I cry too. So I don't even know these people when I cry. So like, you know, it's just, I get that they don't like him. I get people don't like him on TikTok and YouTube and whatever, and that's fine. But just, I feel bad for his mom.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Like, I'm glad that he called her, and because you could just tell, like, she really, you know, was glad that he called. Do I think they believed that he was going to get out? No.
Your ball. Yeah, and
It's just a whole sad situation on everybody's part. That's like, you know what? He did what he did, so his parents suffer, you know, and then the victim's parents suffer. Like, everybody suffers in this.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The victims' families, the victim, his family, you know, everybody in this suffers.
You know, I'm sure if he called Steve, guess what? Steve's going to talk to him.
And
It's his son.
someone
Like he said
in
yesterday, love his son.
someone in my chat the other day was like, "Oh, I don't feel bad for his mom." Why?
What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
She's a victim too.
exactly.
You know what?
That was
Guess
fair.
what? What if he stays on DR? Guess what? And that time comes where we know what they're going to do. So she's going to lose somebody. I understand the victims don't, you know, I would probably feel the same. I don't, oh, well, you killed my daughter or schmurder, you know? I get it. It's just, it's sad all the way around, man. It's just sad all for everybody on everybody's part. It sucks, man.
Diane, she didn't ask nor want this to happen. At the end of the day, a parent will love their child unconditionally.
All you can do is teach your kids right from wrong.
And you know what? I can't say that. I can't say that every parent will love their child unconditionally, because that's not always the case.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Candy wanted a boy, and she got her boy, and she loves her boy unconditionally. So the fact that he did this to someone, it tears her apart every single day, and I'm pretty sure it does. I know she feels for the victims, but she doesn't want her son to be unalived.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I get that. I wouldn't want that for my children either. God forbid that ever
Anybody in
happened.
that position. If the tables were turned, that family wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? You just don't want that to happen. I don't know. It's a horrible situation, man. Like I said, on everybody's part. It's just so sad. You know, it's like you kind of felt it yesterday, and then am I wrong for saying, oh, I feel sorry? You know what I mean? It's like it goes. It's just crazy.
It just shows that you're human.
Yeah.
You have emotions.
Don't touch, please. Yeah, all
On a
she
lighter note,
wants is the best for her son.
on a lighter note, though, he's got to lose that laugh.
But then in the end of the, you know, like the next call, he was calling and laughing. So it's like, damn.
Right.
You tug at the heartstrings a little bit, and then you make another call, and you're fucking laughing like that shit never happened. Oh my God.